WWE 2K23 just had patch 1.2.
I'm telling you, it was Fred Flintstone.
We're not talking about that. What we are talking about is exactly everything that went down, and this patch broke things forever. It will have future impact on WWE 2K24, and it changes the way that you are going to play WWE 2K23 for the rest of the year. We have all the patch notes and everything you need to know going into it, and there's some crazy stuff that happened, and some of it I didn't see coming, and other parts I wished wouldn't have happened, but they did.
Right now on BeachBytes.
If this is your first time on the channel, hey, how's it going? Consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any WWE 2K23 or 24 content. And while you're there, hit the like button. It helps the channel out more than you know. WWE 2K23 just had patch 1.1 and it's bad. Very bad. The features is gone. The fun is no more. And of course, we will get to all of that in a minute. But first, let's go over what it did add. Of course, it added stuff for my faction, but we're not talking about that in this video. I am not giving my faction a spotlight. There will be new models, new packs as it goes on. I'll update you later on in the week about what exactly we're getting, so make sure you're subscribed for that. But this is all about the changes. First off, did you get some of the changes that you wanted, like managers fixed? No. Did you get some of the fixes you wanted, like community creations working correctly? No. What about universe mode? Did we get that fixed? There was a change in universe mode, and it's really interesting. For whatever reason, this is a glitch that has to go with the managers, and it only works with Paul Heyman. So if you go into your create a superstar and you create Paul Heyman and you save him as a separate attire, you jump into universe mode, you can then now add that Paul Heyman to your faction as an ally or a enemy. And it's weird because it only works with Paul Heyman. I have tried it with other superstars and it does not work just for the offshoot Paul Heyman. So I'm not sure exactly what's causing that. We'll deep dive later on into it and see exactly what we can do with it. Right now, that was the only major change. They did go ahead and change some allies and enemies in the default settings of universe mode. So if your universe mode is currently broken, the universe fix video that is still on my channel totally fixes it for you, so you don't have any of these problems. Also complete walkthroughs for how to fix your rivalries, custom matches, whole playlist. I'll link it in the description, so check those out while you're there. But the big thing that 1.2.1 added is crazy, and the fact that we're going to get more patches in WWE 2K23 than we had in WWE 2K22. It's scary that we're already to 21, but here it is. Community creations, they added mod blockers. Wait, for everyone that doesn't know what mod blockers are, I'm going to explain it for you so you understand exactly what's happening, because it will affect you whether you realize it or not. With the new feature that was added in, all community creations that have extra settings on them are now blocked and not able to be used. That means, of course, this is different from the content damaged error that we get when you try to upload something from my faction. Some faction models you can upload, some of them you can't. But that is a content damage error. This is a mod blocker, and what this does is essentially stops you from editing superstars at all. So if you have Wade Barrett and you wanted to add his new beard to it, or if you use What's the Status's creations, which are awesome, but also several other creators like iWorld's Finest also use these to, we're going to change Undertaker's hair, Kevin Owens, we're going to thicken that beard, Edge have the long hair, etc. There's several ways that you can change it. New tattoos. I've used it myself. I have a Karrion Kross that's updated. You can download it. Cheap Pop, search BeachBytes and Community Creations. I've used these as well to give Rock his new tattoo. Several things that we can do with Community Creations, those are no more. After 1.1, these blocks have laid it in where you can no longer do this in the extent that we could. What does that mean for you as a player? Anything that you go on Community Creations right now and you download before this date, which is today of it releasing, if you download anything prior to this date, it should work fine right now. There is always a chance that they can hot fix it and make all of our stuff go Incredible Hulk like they did a few patches back with the My Faction Alexa Bliss. That is a discussion for another time. If you download anything backwards before this date, everything will work fine. It's great. Anything that you download after this date will not be able to be modded with no new tattoos, no new hairstyles, anything like that that's actually editing an in-game model. That also means that custom music that have been added in some of the community creations. Status has done it with Triple H. I have done it with DX. I just put up an Xbox that has all the DX stuff with him. Not possible anymore. So if you want those downloaded, grab them now and play them while you can, because there's no guarantee that they won't rip these models out next. But for future installments of all community creations, unless this ad blocker is taken off, there is no way that you will be able to get updated attires. And we're coming to Survivor Series and the Rumble, and people are getting new looks. And this is the fun time of community creations, of keeping our game up to date. Think about it. Theory launched in this game with no beard, and thanks to community creations, you can have the up-to-date Theory that you have in the game. Or Wade Barrett with his beard. It drives me crazy. It is something that I love about community creations, that we can have all of this awesome stuff. And now it is going to be a thing of the past. And what does that mean for WWE 2K24? What that means is they're implementing features in 23 right now. And by them doing that, they're going to go ahead, and if they port that over, thanks to My Faction and all that, that WWE 2K24 not only will have content damaged, but it will also have this ad blocker on it day one of the game. So none of these updates and community creations will not be able to be made. Also, this alienates half of the PC player base. It's been a console game. It made its return to PC. But now if you do have this game on computer and you use mods of any kind, you are not allowed to launch the game. It is looking at it as anti-cheat software that they're trying to add to it. But there are no mods allowed on the PC version. So if you're playing on that, you cannot even launch the game right now, which is crazy that they're doing this. 2K did put out in their investor call that they listened to the fans and they've had more feedback. It's not good feedback. It's feedback because of stuff like this is the reason why that they're getting so much publicity. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. You know what I thought about it? I got so mad at community creations not working anymore, I threw my controller. And guess what happened? I needed to get a new one.
Revolutionize your experience with Hex Gaming premium custom controllers. Use code BEACH to save at checkout.
Overall, this will impact the future of WWE 2K23 and WWE 2K24. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. And if you stayed and made it this far in the video, can you hit that like button for me? It sends it out so more people can see it. And please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any future updates with all things WWE games. For more awesome content about how about WWE 2K24, what do we know about that? What do I need fixed in 2K23? Check out those videos right there. Remember, make life your beach, and we'll see you on the next video.